Hi, it's Mike with AskTractorMike.com. We're going to be doing a little work today. When I moved to this place, there were lots of locust trees and lots of vines that had grown up in trees. And I've gotten rid of a lot of them, but I've still got a few. I keep fighting them. And it seems like every year I get a few out, I find a few more that have grown up in trees, and I've got to get them out. Well, what we're going to do today, I had a cherry tree that the whole top of it had been pulled down by grapevines. And it's loose from the tree, and there's not much of a tree left there, and we're going to pull it out with a tractor. And if I didn't have a tractor, I don't know what I'd use to do this with. There's just almost no way of getting up there with a ladder or anything like that. And probably could use a grapple today, but we're going to use pallet forks because I've got them on, and I think they'll pull this out just fine. Here's what I've got. It's a cherry tree that was probably a 25 or 30-year-old cherry tree, wild cherry tree. That's had vines grow up in it, and should have gotten out here and cut them down and didn't get it done. And now they pulled the top of the cherry tree down, which is what happens with grapevines. And so I'm going to take my pallet forks and get up there. Now, bear in mind, the vines are still attached up at the top, but the limb where they were in is loose. So I don't think there'll be a problem with this. I think I can put my pallet forks about 2/3 of the way up, and tilt them back and drag all of this mess out. And then if part of it doesn't come out, I've got a pair of pruners with me in my tractor caddy on my tractor. We'll get out and cut it so it comes loose. Whoa. Didn't expect that. Okay, we're gonna go to plan B. Well, that is testimony to why you do everything really slow when you're on a tractor. I don't know whether you noticed or not what just happened there, but we picked up the whole tractor by this front wheel, raised the back wheels off the ground, and if I'd have continued coming back, I could possibly have tipped the tractor over off of that one wheel. So you got to have a healthy respect for the amount of tensile strength in those vines. And I'm going to get out my pruners. I'm going to cut a bunch of them and then back up again and see if I can get that out. But whoa, man, when you feel 3 of the 4 wheels of the tractor come off the ground, that will wake you up quickly. All right, I'm going to get to pruning. So we're going to take this old pair of pruners and cut a bunch of those vines and try to get them away from the tree. If you're wondering why I've got psychedelic duct tape around the pruners, sometimes I take these out and use them in the woods, and when I lay them down, they're about the color of leaves, so I can't find them. But when I put this psychedelic duct tape on there, and this was left over from some kid project decades ago, I can find them now when I lay them down. So we're going to cut some vines. This is the kind of vines I've cut out, and these were wrapped around one another. And when you get a bunch of those together, they actually will pick up the weight of a tractor, obviously. So we're going to try this again, see what happens. Well, there's one I pulled out, and there's what's left. And you can see why I picked up the back of my tractor when you look at the size of some of these vines that were growing up. Huge. We'll cut those and probably pull this all out, and then I'll show you what it looks like at the end. I see some vines right down there. I'll have to get the chainsaw to cut. I don't know whether you can see those or not, but those are nasty and big. We'll get that out and then we'll clean this area up. The area is clean, and there's the pile of vines I got out of that tree. Pretty amazing, isn't it? Vines and dead limbs. And I'll show you what the finished product looks like. There's the same area, all cleaned up, where I can kind of back the brush hog in and get some brush out of there. But that's where that big pile was, right there. Sure looks a lot better. I appreciate you watching my videos. I would be honored. It would help me out if you would subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can do that by clicking the mic face icon and check that bell so you get notified when I post future videos. Here's a link to my website and the Tractor Fund Store with cool stuff for sale for the tractor owner. It helps support my channel. And here's another couple of videos you might want to watch. Thanks for watching.